For this video, I will be using the Yarn Bee Cotton Extra Extra Large New Spin yarn in color Beachy Keen. And I got this yarn from Hobby Lobby. And I'm going to use my 6.5 milliliter hook and some scissors and a darning needle. So to start, you're just going to want to chain the width of your head. Make a slip knot, so grab 2 fingers, wrap it around your 2 fingers in an X, go under, go over, grab it, and tighten it on your hook. And we're going to chain the crown of our head, and I'll let you know how much that is for me. So I chained 49, and 49 fits around my head and around my ears comfortably. So from here I'm going to chain 2 more. And then in the 3rd stitch from the hook, I'm going to place a double crochet. And then in the next stitch a double crochet. And in all the stitches going down from here, I'm going to place 1 double crochet. So that's 49 double crochets for me. So I've made it all the way to the end of my row. Now I'm going to chain 3, turn my work, and I'm going to be working over my tail. This is optional, I just prefer to do it. And in the first stitch, you're going to work 1 double crochet on both loops. And then in the next stitch, you're going to work a double crochet into the back loop only. And the back loop only is the loop that is away from you. So how you see how it's a V, you're going to go in the back V. Like so. And you're just going to continue working back loop only double crochets all the way down till you reach the end of your row. So once you make it to the end of your row, you're just going to do 1 double crochet in the last stitch, but you're going to do it under both stitches. And you're basically just going to continue this pattern until you get the width that you want. And I will show you guys what that is for me. But again, just chain 3, turn your work. And in the first and last stitch, always work in both loops. And then everything in between that, just work in the back loop only. Okay, I'm back. I did 5 rows, which was the perfect amount because this is how much yarn I have left, which is just enough to sew it together. This is what you'll have, and you just want to make sure that it's enough to where whenever you do the infinity part of it, it fits your head, like the length, the width fits you nicely. The length, what is this, width or length? This is width, fits you nicely. So from here, you're going to just take your regular headband straight, and you're going to flip it 1 time. So only halfway. You're going to twist it once, like this. So it kind of creates that shape. And then you're going to put the ends together as, like, while it's twisted. So the front should look like this and then the back is together. Once you have your ends together, you can either sew it closed or crochet it closed. I'm going to crochet it closed just because I already have my loop out and it's just easier. So to crochet it closed, you're just going to chain 1. And then you're going to go through this side, just a random stitch, and the other side, and just work a single crochet. And you're just going to do that a couple of times all the way up the headband, however many times you need, and then whatever stitches that you'd like. It doesn't have to be perfect because it'll be covered when we flip it around. I'm going to leave a little bit of a tail so that it's easier to sew in. Then you can flip the other way. Make sure you like the way this looks. If you don't, you can redo it. You can sew it. Just keep playing around with it until you figure out what you like. And if you like it, you can go ahead and sew in this loose end with your darning needle. So I just pull it through just some random stitches just to hide it. And then you can cut it. Now from here, you flip it's inside out, and I wouldn't worry too much about how the connection looks because it'll be in the back of your head, so it's not going to be very noticeable. But you can leave it like this, or what I like to do is I like to define the crisscross a little bit more. So rather than being like this, I like it to be more like this. So you can put it on and just see what you like more, but if you do want it to be more defined, then keep watching. So the way you do this is you just shape your headband however you like. What I do is I pull the top up and I pull, for the other side, I pull the bottom down and I just kind of shape it how I like. I want mine like this. And then from here you can take your yarn and your darning needle, loop it through, and then you just kind of sew it in place. There's no rules to this. You just kind of mess around with it until you like it. So I typically just sew right into the middle. Like so. I'm going to go ahead and put my darning needle on the other side of that yarn. And also sew it in place. Sorry, this is a little confusing, but I think it makes sense as you're doing it. And then you just flip your headband around, tie this in a knot, and then you could just keep messing around with it. I'm going to try it on, see if I like it. If I don't, I'll just keep adjusting it. Okay, I like the way mine looks, so I'm just going to go ahead and sew in my loose ends. And voila, you have your headband. And here's the headband. Also, when you have it on, you can just kind of adjust it however you like. And it's super warm and super cute, and I love it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And yeah, I love you guys. Bye. Thank you for watching.